Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is your host Majestic speaking, and today we're going to be looking back into some more MechWarrior Online here. Before I go through this build and the series that I am about to announce to you guys, I wanted to give you a bit of an apology. The reason why I'm giving you an apology is because the video that I had posted yesterday with the fire starter, I was looking back on the footage even after I posted it, and it just didn't live up to my standards. I feel that I didn't play the fire starter correctly based off the standards that I set for the channel, and I didn't want to, I don't want to disappoint you guys as subscribers and fans and everything like that. I didn't play that mech the way that it should have been played, and that's entirely my fault. I should have, stuck to my guns and just, even if it took a little bit longer, got the right footage and given you guys the content that you so well deserve for supporting the channel. And I didn't do that yesterday. I was sticking with the team. I was figuring, as long as I, survive and do damage and, give some decent rounds, they'll like it. So I am ready for the scrutiny and the negative comments for that. I deserve it for that. But I hope that this video makes up for it. And the reason why is because I'm going to be starting a brand new series that I was going to start if I hit 1,000 subscribers, but I decided to start it early. And I'm going to start with this particular mech, and the series is going to be called Majestic's Majestic Builds. And the intention of these videos versus all the other ones are these are the ones that I take into battle when I want to do some work. These are the ones that I have experimented, tinkered, mastered, you name it. I've played with these mechs probably the most out of any other mechs that I've played in the game. So you can guarantee that the stuff that I'm about to show you in these kinds of videos fit to my play style better than any other mech that I have in my garage. These are my favorite mechs. These are the builds that I placed on these mechs are 100% accustomed to my play style and are DPS monsters. This one in particular is one of my favorites of all time, and let's get into it right away. This is the Mad Dog C variant, and when you first get this mech, all it has is 2 ballistic hardpoints. You have a Gauss rifle on the right and left arm. That's it. And I think 3 or 4 tons of ammo, something like that. I customized it, obviously. Besides the fluorescent lime green Clan Smoke Jaguar paint, I took off the Gauss rifles. I put 2 UAC-5s. I switched out both of the torsos, and instead of having C variant torsos, I placed A variant torsos for both the left and right torso. That gave me 3 missile hard points for each side. And as a result of that, I put in 3 SRM-4s in each. So this thing on an alpha delivers 24 SRMs in a single alpha. With the UAC-5s, that's just what I prefer for using ballistics. I have 3 tons of ammo for each, which is very, very scarce. That's 300 shots with missiles, 180 shots total with the UACs. And, when you think about it, shooting 24 missiles in an alpha, you're going to be ripping through the ammo pretty quick. And the UACs, again, 180 shots, you're going to be ripping through the ammo pretty quick, especially since if each side shoots 3 at a time and, you keep, lighting it up, that's 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. It just, you chew through it. But the whole intention of this build when I first made it was to make sure that my shots counted. To make sure that every shot was hitting its target. These are the mechs this mech in particular I trained on to make sure that I led my targets, to make sure that I landed my shots, that I hit my, that I critted enemies, that I was focusing on making sure that every shot that I took counted. I didn't want to waste any ammo. And you can't waste any ammo with this because it will either reflect A, in your gameplay, B, in the damage you do, and C, your team will know. They'll know pretty quick, too, because if you run out of ammo and you're just running around the field without anything to shoot and no ammo to shoot, There you go. So this is a premium build. This is a premium video that I am doing to make up for, you know, the Firestarter video that I posted yesterday. Again, I do apologize. That's the last. I'm going to apologize for that because you live and you learn, right? So I'm going to use that as a learning experience video. But again, as for this loadout, this is a premium. Like I've never seen this build taken out onto the battlefield. So these are kind of like ones that I feel are more exclusive to me because I've never seen them anywhere else. With the SRM4s, the reason why I placed SRM4s instead of SRM6s is because of the heat management. I need to keep my heat management standards above 1.2, and with the 6s, they go below 1.2. And I know you might also be thinking, why not lasers? Well, because I wanted to do ballistics. And I don't think I haven't thought of it, because if I show you the rest of my inventory, I have the laser build for this. The 6 SRM4s and 4 mediums. I have it. I know what you guys are going to say. I know that what you guys are going to talk about and say, why don't you put, you know, the Omnipods for lasers? I have it. I know how it works. But this is what I prefer to use. I prefer to use ballistics. I love using ballistics. They're my favorite weapon group to use. It trains you. It helps you lead your targets and make sure that your shots count. And that's exactly what I'm going to show for you guys today. Apart from the SRM4s, I really wanted to stick to, you know, something that I love by using ballistics with something that I don't so love, if that's even the right way to say that. So the combination of the two really helped develop me as a pilot. So as for the loadout and the modules, I invested so many C-bills into this thing. I've outfitted it to the T. Apart from the camo scheme, the cockpit is decked out in all Clan Smoke Jaguar. The modules that I placed on it, a Cool Shot 6 and a 9x9, just in case I get onto a hot map. Radar deprivation, if I get into a skirmish, if I get into a close-range brawl, and I get locked on by a target who's shooting missiles, if I hide behind something, I'm gone. You know, with the radar deprivation, instantly hidden. So as soon as you duck out of sight, they can't track you anymore. They can't lock onto you, for all you LRMers who think you're going to get me. Weapon modules. UAC 5 range, just in case I need to provide support to help get my team into position. You know, it's more for cover fire and scare tactic. The SRM4 cooldown, level 5. So that, you know, well, the Clan UX, that adds 10% range, and the cooldown time for the SRM4s with the cooldown 5 is reduced by 12%. So I could really keep firing these things off and deal some serious punishment. Target info gathering. That's the last module that I placed on this thing. If I'm in a skirmish and I'm going toe-to-toe with someone, I need to know pronto where their critical hard points are, where they're weak, and I want to hit them where it hurts. And this is how I'm going to do it. With the target info gathering, you reduce the time it takes to gather info about your target by 25%. So with all these things combined, I give you my Mad Dog C variant. And this thing is an absolute menace on the battlefield. If you see me, if you were in a pug drop, or even in a group drop, and you see me in this thing, I urge you to run the other way. I will find you anyway, and I will hunt you down, and I will probably kill you. I am very confident in myself as a pilot with this mech, and I'm going to show that to you guys right now. We're going to drop into the queue. Hopefully we get one good round with this. That's right. I'm only going to be doing one round of gameplay with these mechs. These are the ones that, again, you know, these are my treasured builds. So I'm going to make the playtime that I show on them extremely, extremely exclusive every time I do one of these in this series. These videos aren't going to come out very often, and I felt like, now, especially after yesterday, that it would be a good time to bring these out. So, you know, you're not going to be getting these videos very often, but when you do, you can guarantee that they are absolutely devastating. I'm going to go River City, and I'm going to go Skirmish. Yeah, so let's just stick with that. And we wound up on Caustic Valley, which is a hot map. If I focus around the caldera, this can be a skirmish map. I think I may have played with this mech on it a couple of times, and both were decent rounds, not my best. But let's say that that's all about to change, and this is about to become one of my best rounds with this thing. If I can do anywhere between 5 and 800 damage, you know you're playing this mech right. It is a hot map, so I do have to watch my heat a little more. Probably have to utilize both of my cool shots as opposed to something else. You know, whether that's Frozen City, Mining Collective. But you know what I'm going to do? For this run, I'm going to go completely silent for the commentary, and I want the gameplay to speak for itself. And after it's over, only then will I make any commentary or describe the gameplay and tell exactly what my intentions were on the battlefield. But again, just so you guys know, this is a short-range brawler. Alright? So keep that in mind as you see the battle unfold.
Target acquired. New target acquired. Warning, incoming missile. New target acquired. New target acquired. New target acquired. Critical. Target acquired. Incoming missile. New target acquired. Ultra-cannon ammo at Warning, incoming missile. Heat level critical. Right torso critical damage. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Target destroyed. Right leg critical damage. At 25%. Critical. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target acquired. Critical.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. That is one of my favorite builds of all time, and I just displayed it exactly how it should be, right there. Short range, brawly, provided support with the UX. I demonstrated everything I said I was going to do, and I think I demonstrated it very well considering what I wanted to do and how this build was meant to be displayed. 666 damage, you know, that's that's the sign of the devil. I mean, this thing is a devil, and it is absolutely 100% one of my favorite mechs of all time. Absolutely love this thing, and you know, you saw the kills, the DPS, the fear factor. It's a serious mech, and it's definitely, you saw how much ammo I had left even afterwards. I only had 1.5 more shots that I could have done with an alpha on my SRMs. I overheated a couple times, but you know, again, it's a hot map, even with the cool shots. And the only reason why I did keep using my alpha, even though I knew I was going to overheat, was because of the fact that that's the kind of jam that I placed myself in. With a brawler, I placed the armor so that it's maxed out. And if you saw that Thunderbolt shut down because he obviously couldn't handle the heat either. But I got the better of the two because my heat management is very good on this thing. My cool shots kept me involved, and I dissipated the heat pretty well because this thing is a mastered mech. So overall, I think that was a great round. I think that more than makes up for what I gave you guys yesterday. So again, I do apologize for that. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment in the description section, or in the comment section below. At the time I make this video, I believe it's around, I have around like 490 subscribers, something like that. So we're 10 away, and I'll be doing the 500 subscriber giveaway for you guys. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, I really want to hear about it. If you have this mech and you have a similar build on it, or something similar to it, I'm curious to see what you have on it. Not to say that I'm going to change, but just to see what you have and how it compares to mine. Well, thank you guys again so much for all the support and being patient with me while I am getting this channel all squared away here. And I do look forward to seeing you all on the battlefield. Thanks again, and take care.